Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. All right, we have this news which I got, I think, 6 days ago. But I was waiting for any updates. But since nothing was said and then I forgot, I thought finally, okay, I'll make a video and I'll share my thoughts about it. Okay, an Israeli arrested in Abu Dhabi, okay, in UAE. Now, the reason why I wanted to share my thoughts, you might say, hey, what's the big deal, man? Someone or another gets arrested. But here, keep this one thing in mind. If an Indian gets arrested or a Pakistani or Bangladeshi or any of these countries, they normally remain in jail. But where it comes down to, let's say, for example, American citizens or, could be British, EU, especially because they get a lot of pressure, they don't keep them for very long. They let them go, provided that is only if they have the influence, contacts, connections. Okay. And especially with America, they don't want to keep, America is all high and mighty. Oh, this is our citizens and you have to leave, all that bullshit. And obviously people listen. But when it comes to Israel, it gets the same importance as United States. So now, an Israeli got arrested for unruly behavior, given a fine and expelled. His name, as per Times of Israel, I'm reading the article, Nachman Gabai, who suffers from PTSD, was required to pay $16,000 after clash with the police. Okay. So this guy, 21-year-old Israeli, was arrested 10 days ago. That is 10 days before this 6 days. That means 16 days ago. And was granted a release on custody with a United Arab Emirates court imposing $16,500 fine. This guy is from Jerusalem, was arrested after he became involved in a verbal altercation with the police outside. This is what I've heard. I don't know if I'm wrong. It seems Israelis, some of them, some, not all, are very hard to communicate with, work with, and some of them are really unruly and they can really be demanding. I don't know. I've not met any Israelis, so I wouldn't know. And it seems Indians who have worked there or gone over there, they also have told me one-off stories. So the problem is I've not interacted with them. I don't know them. So, like I always say, it's not the whole country. Okay. But generally, it seems it's very tough to deal with them or reason out with them. So the Abu Dhabi court decided to release this guy earlier this week, but was held in custody until his family was able to produce $16,500 fine. He was ordered to leave the Gulf state following his release. So his lawyer, Mordi Chai Tizween, who helped gain his release, told, I thank the Abu Dhabi enforcement system, high level of human rights, good relations. Okay, he's giving them a little bit of butter polish. And he was mistakenly involved in a minor, insignificant incident. Of course, he has to keep the goodwill of both the countries. Along Tizwi, Israeli Counsel Danny Gadot and Chabad emissary to UAE, Rabbi Levi Duckman, were involved in securing the 21-year-old's release. Just have a look at such a high level. Can you imagine someone from India or Pakistan or Sri Lanka or Africa having the president or the council involved? Never. Okay. Gabai, who has been diagnosed with PTSD, left the terminal building and was standing with another Israeli when the police patrol car came and asked the pair to identify themselves. Gabi became agitated as the situation, spoke harshly, raising officers' suspicion, leading them to undergo a search. He was strip searched and his belongings were examined. They found nothing, but he became even more agitated and finally they placed him under arrest. Like they say, when you go to a foreign country, be respectful. Okay. He reacts badly to stressful situations. Well, if he reacts badly, don't let him go out of the house. Let him stay at home. Let him learn to behave himself, or let him come with his mummy and daddy and make sure that he believes. And probably reacted in a very unpleasant way, but that was his only sin. Gabby's mother, Ronit, told prior to the release, yeah, mummy, next time come with him so he knows how to behave. And if he's not okay, don't let him go anywhere. Okay, just think, UAE is a safe country. What if it was a country where someone would just take a gun and shoot you? I mean, come on, man. The guy was next to him said he really panicked, but they interpreted that he has something to hide, of course. When the police asks, if you panic, what else? He was afraid that they were going to do things to him. It's a misunderstanding that got more complicated. Israel normalized ties with UAE under the US-sponsored Abraham Accord. Told you. in 2020. Since then, it's become a popular tourist destination for Israelis who also serve as a gateway to the East. Anyway, this is what the Times of Israel says. See, overall, what I feel is, the Israeli citizens who are visiting UAE, they are aware of the fact that they have an upper hand, just like USA and American citizens who are self-righteous. Not all, but the majority of them who come, oh, I'm American, they say proudly. So they feel they can get away with a lot of things. Okay. And they come with this attitude, and see, most of them are cool, calm, composed, and they don't do anything. But the few that are there like to put their foot down and demand, and, I'm American, I'm this and that. And so in this guy's case, well, maybe would have done the same thing. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he has some mental, emotional issues. But if that is the case, then mummy, darling, and daddy have to travel with him and make sure that, he doesn't travel alone. And if he travels alone, at least have the medical records to show it. Otherwise, next time, who knows what he'll do. If he loses his cool, he'll kill someone, fight with someone, or get harmed himself. Anyway, this is what I have to say. And yes, UAE wants to be in the good books, but at the same time show we are going to dance to you. So they charge a small fine, which is money. And at the end of the day, left him. So all's well. Anyway, I was waiting for some shocking thing to come out of this, but nothing came. So anyway, finally, I let you know. These are my thoughts. Let me know what are yours. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free to comment below. It's me signing off. You guys take care.